time, any place, anywhere. I don't care. I'll bring this. You step in that ring because one way or another, Nav, you run or you don't run. It's gonna happen, so you might as well come willingly. I don't care what stipulation, I don't care what match, I don't care, like I said, when, where, how. At the end of the day, at the end of that day, Navajo, the Hellhound is gonna walk out with his hand raised and this belt still in his possession. And you are gonna be down, getting ready to be dragged by the Wolfen straight to hell.
You want this match anywhere, anytime, I'll give it to you, but on my terms, my way, and only my way. So I hate to leave you hanging. Oh, wait, I already did that. I'll see you around, champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Arizona Wrestling Federation Crossfire. This is Gabriel here, and you are watching an Unleashed Championship match between C-Lassic, Philip Arthur Classic, who has recently, in some eyes, stolen the Unleashed Championship. Whoa, there's nothing light about that. Classic already going for the cover over Parada. Parada, the former Unleashed Championship, trying to regain it back here tonight in Tempe, Arizona, the Sun Studios of Arizona. You're watching Crossfire. Big elbow from Classic onto Parada. Classic, or C-Lassic as he's been known as of late, with the yellow and black top with the black tights. Parada in the black with purple and white trim on his trunks. Philip Arthur Classic now getting a bit distracted from the fans at ringside, but if he's going to maintain and keep this AWF Unleashed Championship, that is not the right strategy. Parada now starting to fight back, but it looks like Classic able to maintain control here, and this is why. Trying to prove to everyone that he does deserve to be the Unleashed Champion. Big kick to the midsection. You saw the packages earlier. Gabriel, Gallo, and Navajo Warrior, AWF officials, this week have announced that their heavyweight championship bout in Peoria on March 23rd at dire consequence will be a strap match. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Those two big behemoths going at each other. Tickets are available at ArizonaWrestlingFederation.com. Of course, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe to us if you're watching this and you like what we're doing. YouTube.com/ProWrestlingAZ. Oh, Classic now working him into the corner. Parada had the knee around his chin area. He might have been taking out some features of the face. Nonetheless, the rules state you cannot keep your opponent trapped in the corner, which is why they have a 5 count to get out. Referee administered it. Classic now picking him up by the hair. That also is not kosher, but puts him against the ropes. Going to set him across the ring. No, Parada. Kick to the midsection. Oh! There's that unorthodox styling to the former Unleashed Champion. Parada going for the cover. Can he do it now? Oh, just a 2 count. Parada now, though, trying to sway the momentum into his favor. He sees Classic now, typically accompanied by his counterpart, Big Capane, absent. Oh, and a reverse DDT, absent. You see from ringside, and no. Folks, we apologize for that. Classic does not speak for the AWF. Going for the cover now. Just a 2 count. Parada able to cook out. Capane, not by ringside, as you see, was kicked out earlier in this contest, very early on, just about as we got underway, just before the cameras started rolling. Now Classic lining up Parada. We'll see how he fares now in this, with almost the odds even now back into Parada's favor. There's no longer the 2-on-1 that Classic likes to, well, may or may not like. I don't want to speak for him, but he definitely does utilize it to his advantage. Now going back, Parada into the corner. Now working him to the top rope. Classic climbing up behind him. Both men on the second rope, no man's land. Classic might lost his foot in there, but right back up. Oh, Parada able to push him off in a big boot. And a flipping neck breaker from Parada. Can he capitalize and sway the momentum back into his favor and gain the Unleashed Championship here? Both men down now. Who will be the first back to their feet? Here the fan nation solidly behind Parada. They want to see him win this Unleashed Championship back tonight. Feeling that it was stolen from him in that TLC back at Triumph in Peoria. Both men back up. And Parada sends Classic back down. And again. Lining him up. Ducks the clothesline. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and one more for good measure. Can he cover him? Parada now going for the cover. 2. Oh, Classic able to kick out as well at the last minute. Parada trying to put Classic away, also trying to regain his composure, using the ropes to try to help himself up there. Both men have given it their all here, giving it their all here on Crossfire. Unleashed Championship is at stake. Who will walk out with the gold? Oh, Classic gets a foot up. Classic now on the attack. Brought against the ropes. Leapfrog. Misses the elbow. Misses the boot. Oh, swats away. A kick to the midsection. Oh, and a boot to the face. Parada with the cover. 2. Oh, I thought he had him that time. With a big work kick to the face. I'm not quite sure if that's what he calls it, but he definitely showed some work there, connecting. Parada now looks like he's setting him up. He may be ready to finish. Wait a minute, what's commotion at rate? Oh, what's good? He was kicked out. The referee has to get Capane out of here. He can't be back here. Parada now needs to stay focused on Classic, but Capane should not be in the ringside area. It's like he's going back to the back. Wait a minute. Classic has him rolled up. I think he has the tights. Oh, and there's a 3 count. Classic again stealing another victory. Capane should not have been in the ringside area. He was kicked out and banned while the contest was going on, and Parada now trying to explain the case, but the referee's decision is final. Ladies and gentlemen, C-Lassic steals the Unleashed Championship again. We will be back with you here on Crossfire. I'm Gabriel Anders.
my last match for Arizona Wrestling Federation in mid-2018. And I still remember getting to the venue and seeing an up-and-coming Bryn Thorne helping put up the ring, helping tear it down, doing whatever she could to just get her foot in that door. When I come back, she's the next big thing. Sitting there with a fan base that I myself have to show respect for. Here's the thing, Bryn. I'm back. And I'm more motivated than ever to win that Arizona Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship. And if that means that I have to snap your wrist in the process, if I gotta take you out to get that championship, I'm gonna do it.
Just like Genesis was yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Arizona Wrestling Federation Crossfire, your main event for the evening. This is Gabriel Anderson competing for the Arizona Wrestling Federation State Championship. The champion, Watson, will take on the challenger, Owen Travers. Both men quick to get started here in the Sun Studios of Arizona in Tempe, Arizona. Here on Crossfire, Watson in the black trunks with black boots. Owen Travers in the white trunks. And swinging Watson to the outside. Owen Travers could be signaling he's going to go up top. No! Nice backflip showing off. And these two men, two of the most athletic competitors in the Arizona Wrestling Federation today. A cheap little love shot. I thought we had a mutual showing of respect and admiration of the athleticism that these two men hold, but Owen Travers, the veteran of the two, definitely not impressed with, although he might, I do believe he was staying around in the backstage area and has for some time. His return to the Arizona Wrestling Federation, he should have gold. Watson now trying to defend his state championship that he has defended quite frequently here. Almost a year in running has Watson successfully defended that Arizona Wrestling Federation State Championship. The true state champion here in Arizona, well, the longest running state championship. And big slap to Travers now as Watson climbs to the corner. Oh, and a big flying elbow. That could do it. Goes for the cover. Just a 2 count, though. Owen Travers able to kick out. Owen Travers, a former AWF Unleashed champion in his own right. Watson, former AWF Unleashed champion as well. Former 2016 AWF Rookie of the Year. Oh. Suplex brings Travers down. Watson for another cover. Nope, just a 2 count. Not enough to put Travers away. Watson knowing he's going to have to do much more than that to get Travers down, but nonetheless, you want to go for the cover as much as possible because you never know when you may catch your opponent sleeping. Owen Travers definitely not sleeping there. Oh! Asked the referee to help him get out of the ropes and headbutted him over the referee's head. That was a bit of a cheap shot here by Owen Travers, but nonetheless, the ref didn't see it, and he's been able to sway the momentum. Watson now the champion on his back. Owen Travers may be able to start controlling the momentum, goes for a cover, and a bit of a lackadaisical cover. It didn't quite have much leverage. His face, her hand was across Watson's face. Now, gonna work on wearing Watson down here in the middle of the ring. Owen Travers, again the veteran of the two. These two men not only not strangers from one another, just from the competition throughout the southwestern United States and in the Arizona Wrestling Federation alone, but both men were in the faction or group, if you will, Genesis, sometime back here in the Arizona Wrestling Federation. Owen Travers was actually the leader of Genesis, who was uprooted from that position by Watson some time ago. Don't think that's left the mind of either of these two competitors. Watson now fighting back. Bad blood is long-standing between these two, working him into the corner. As you see, emotion may be getting the best of Watson, but Watson is amped up, and so is the fan nation behind him. The state champion feeling it, charging into the corner. Oh! Travers able to use his momentum against him. His shoulder connected with that steel post on the outside. Travers now flying into the corner. Snap mirror against the corner. Big knees to Watson, and he's laid out. Watson is on Dream Street. Can Travers do it? Oh, just a 2 count. Barely evades the loss of his championship, does Watson by kicking out at the last millisecond there. Good job for Watson able to kick out. That might have been on instinct alone. Travers now doing some damage to the champion. He could, if he keeps this up, he may walk out with the AWF State Championship solidly around his waist. Travers knows this now, working on wearing down more of that neck and arm region of Watson. The upper body has been the focus of Travers here in this competition. Watson able to fight back. Oh, and Travers trying to hold him down, but Watson feeling the fan nation behind him. Now connects to the midsection, trying to find his way. Oh, and a big jawbreaker. Has Travers reeling. Swings wildly. Watson catches him and dumps him on his back. You see Travers felt that one. Now both men are down. Who will be the first to their feet? A disqualification will not help Travers gain the state championship here tonight. However, Watson will retain, but that is not the way he wants to win, I can assure you. He wants to beat Travers mano-a-mano in the ring. Both men now trying to get to their feet. Ref count up to 7. Oh! Both men in competent fighting stance, even though both are on their knees. Exchanging blows. Oh, Travers now. And Watson responding. Watson responding handedly. And one more for good measure. Travers blocks it. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on Crossfire. This is your main event of the evening.
That's how you deflate the house of truth.
Come on, Watson!
There you go, Watson. Your job, ref. Watch the
1, 2.
Going for the cover is Watson. Oh! 2 7/8 as Travers able to kick out. Watson Swears he had him, as does the Fan Nation, but Travers able to kick out at the last second. Watson now maybe signaling that it is all over. He's going to try to go for the kill, trying to retain his AWF State Championship here tonight. Lifts Travers to his shoulders. Has him sized up. Nope, Travers fighting back. Travers now reversing, gets Watson on his shoulders. Oh! Connects to the back of the head. Reels against the ropes into a power bomb. Going for the cover. Watson kicks out and is met by a big knee for his troubles. Going for the cover again. Could this do it? Oh, just a 2 count again. Watson showing why he may be the best AWF State champion in history. Kicks out. You hear the crowd going nuts here in Tempe. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing a battle here on Crossfire between Watson and Owen Travers for the AWF State Championship. Action that you are only going to see here on AWF Crossfire. So Travers now picking Watson up, not knowing what he's going to have to do to defeat this youngster. Watson now slow to his feet. He might be out on his knee there. Nope. Kick. And another stomps on the foot. Travers now might just be looking to insult the youngster. Oh, you don't want to sleep on Watson, though. Watson digging deep, finding some sort of fight. Oh, Travers now connecting against the ropes on his own. Both men seemingly spent. I think the next man to get some sort of pinfall or submission might be the victor. Oh! Travers now using that in-ring craftiness and experience, tricking Watson, but Watson reversing into a power slam, going for the cover. Could this be it? Oh no, Travers able to kick out. Watson digging deep, able to reverse that into a power slam, going for the cover, but only gets a 2 count. Travers doesn't know where that came from. The Fan Nation is ready. Watson calling for the spear here. We've seen it before. Shouting out, uh-oh. Travers looks like, oh, misses the spear. Drops down underneath it. Oh, evades him again. Into a Travers cutter. The Chief might have this victory in hand, but Watson trying to roll to the outside. Travers catches him. I think that was a 3. No! Oh, Watson! Not able to make it out of the ring to avoid the cover, but able to get himself into position that we're in the 3 count. What we thought was a 3 count, and as did the referee, I think, might have for a second too, but Watson, very smart of the youngster to get that foot on the rope. Owen Travers is in disbelief, as I am a bit as well. The ring awareness of the champion. Watson able to get him to survive. Oh, there's a full moon in Tempe tonight. Travers kicks him for his trouble. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry to, but oh, Watson hits him with the spear. No time to be sorry. There's a pinfall. And Watson gets him out of nowhere with the spear. Watson still the AWF State Champion here on Crossfire. Ladies and gentlemen, what a battle you've just witnessed. Watson able to connect with the spear seemingly out of nowhere. Travers seemed to have the upper hand momentarily, but Watson connects with his spear off the ropes. And ladies and gentlemen, that is why Watson is one of the longest reigning true AWF State champions. One of the longest reigning champions in the business here today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Crossfire. That is your AWF State champion. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Watson your state champion. Ladies and gentlemen, what a battle we've seen here. And wait a minute, what? I think that's R3. What is he doing in here? R3 just leveled the champion. What is this? No, R3, no, stop! You have no reason to be in there right now. Oh, a fatality! After this hard-fought battle, Watson is already nearly out on his feet. That did the job. R3 hitting a fatality. Why? Why is R3 here? Why is he attacking the state champion, Watson? Ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel Anders, this is Crossfire. Good night.